Hey guys, sup, we're here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council with a YCS Day 1 little wrap-up kind of thing. So it's still technically going on, but what we're talking about in this video is their tech choices for Day 1. Konami simply asks them which cards you're using gain, edge over the competition. They, give their answers. So, honestly, we're still going to do, Day 2 stuff, but we're not going to do, deck profiles. We're going to just go over the top 16, maybe some choices that they decide and, discuss it. And there are some interesting choices here, and that's why this video is so important. One of these makes me laugh for about a half hour, which is Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World to beat everything. Funny as hell. I'm not going to lie. To me, it was funny. Popular choices have been Mind Crush a lot. So the reason I bring up this in this video is because the April format is not going to be much different than this format. So there's not too much change. They mentioned Creature Swap to beat Boojins. That's a great idea. I don't think really anyone has thought about actually side decking Creature Swap against Boojins. It doesn't target. There's also Messenger of Peace. But the guy's playing wind-up, so that's also something to keep in mind. There's a lot of beat sticks in the meta outside of Mermails. Mermails would just pop in. They also mentioned Full House, which is this card, not the TV show. And you select 2 face-up spell and traps, except for this card, and 3 set spells or traps and destroy them. So pretty much it's like a Heavy Storm. And there's also Straight Flush, which no one mentions. Pardon me, but I will because of the fact that, well, this is just too good to activate only when your opponent's spell and trap or occupy, destroy all the cards in your opponent's spell and trap zones. Now, Straight Flush loses a lot of power when Pendulum Summons come out in the summertime, but Full House actually gains power from Pendulum Summons, and this is something to take away from this YCS. Even if you're not a competitive player, this is something to take away from this discussion video, is that there will always pretty much be 2 face-up Pendulums if someone's using a lot of Pendulum Summons. And this is the biggest weakness of them. And then you get to destroy 3 set trap cards. It could be yours, it could be your opponent's. It doesn't matter. So this boosts artifacts. If you're playing artifacts versus pendulums, this is going to give you a huge advantage. If you're playing against a deck like Fire Fist, Tenki, Tensu, 3 sets, pop them all away. And they lose a lot of advantage, a lot of power. They also mentioned Vanity's Fiend, which I mentioned in another video for post-Primal Origins, so that's something to take away. Here's one that I feel we haven't thought enough about, is Banisher of the Radiance, and there's also, again, mention a Full House, because Full House is just too good. There's also Harpy's Hunting Ground, because you're playing Harpies, obviously, man, but more power to you. Mind Crush, Forbidden Lands, Card D, and Overworked. Someone actually mentioned Overworked. But popular choices, keep in mind, have been Mind Crush, the Full House, Forbidden Lands. These are all flying around. There also is one other thing. I think it was the round 4. I think it's this here. If you go to the Konami blog, I'll actually link it down below. And no, it's not this one. Okay, but it was one of the matches. It caught my eye because I was waiting to see what was coming out of YCS. And one of the decks that came out of YCS, which I think is going to gain a lot of popularity in the coming weeks, is Go Zombies. And I know some people have been using it for a long time, and others just started recently using it to basically top regionals. It is a very strong deck, and I am happy as hell that's here at YCS. And I honestly hope it does top. So the final question I'm going to ask you guys for this little, I want to call it mini coffee time, but we call it Java time. This little Java time video, because I want to do this differently than other Yu-Gi tubers. No disrespect to anyone, but I don't want to give you the same 20 freaking things in your sub box that you're already seeing. I want to give you something different. So my question is, what decks do you think will top? What decks do you want to see top? Honestly, I want to see Go Zombies top. Just top 32, I'll be fine with it, because it is such an underrated deck, and it is so good, so easy to set up. It can counter a lot of the meta decks that are out there. I think it has an okay matchup with Mermails. I haven't played the deck long enough to know that. I do know that if you played Mermails and you know how to counter them, they're not really going to have an issue. So keep in mind, popular things to take away from this video have been Mind Crush, Forbidden Lance is still powerful, and it's getting reprinted in Gold Series, Banisher of the Radiance, and Full House. Full House is definitely one that, and this is the main reason I'm making this video. If you have not picked up a Full House, pick them up now. Go to your locals, when you can, buy them off eBay, whatever. Just get them, have them for when Pendulum Summons come out. Pendulum Summons get popular, this poops all over them until Konami limits it, bans it, and probably brings back Heavy Storm shits and giggles. So if you guys like what you saw, you already know what to do. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. If you like this YCS discussion, you want more, please leave it in the comments below, and I will do... Well, I'll do more after the Chicago. So this is Day 1 Analysis Chicago YCS Tech Cards. Thanks for watching. Peace.